Hey everybody, this is Jamie Buturff with 432 Design, and I want to sum up some very important things real quick. All right, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nikola Tesla. All right, to briefly sum up, Marco Rodin's mathematical fingerprint of God, I prefer to call it mathematical fingerprint of the universe, but he came up with this over roughly 30 years ago. All right, talks about the doubling circuits, right? 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 9. And then 1, 2, 4, 8, 7, and 5, and then the behind, which is the electric emanations. The behind the scenes are the 3, 6, and the 9, which is the magnetic. Okay. In Pythagorean tuning, Pythagoras actually does the same thing. If you look at his whole number ratios, which he came up with this thousands of years ago, all right, it doubles. You got the 2 there, then it doubles to the 4, 8, 16. Okay, he's got the same doubling in his ratios that he used for his tuning system. The 3, 9, 27, 81, the 3s are in here and they're stationary in a line, but the doubling happens back and forth, okay? Now, if we look at the most harmonic numbers chart, where we get the same thing, we get the doubling going down here, and we get the tripling going across the top. And if we notice in this matrix, when you multiply this, you see the 432 smack dab in here, which is the third tripling, is the 432. If we take the 432 hertz, and as the A, right, this follows the circle of fifths now, if we take the 432 and put it as the unison note, which is what we use to tune all the other notes around it, multiply this by these whole number ratios, you get these frequencies that are in this chart. Okay? If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6, and the 9, then you would have a key to the universe, according another Nikola Tesla quote. I wanted to show you guys this. Now, if we look at the 3, 6, and the 9 from a doubling standpoint, the 2, 4, and the 8 is the third doubling. Right? 8 is the Schumann resonance of the Earth. If we look at the sixth doubling, which is 64, we are 64 codons in our DNA. If we look at the ninth doubling is 512, and the 512 also happens to be the heart chakra frequency, but it's also the double tetrahedron, which is the Merkaba, which is our light body, light spirit body. All right? It is our energy body that when this physical body goes away, that's supposedly, right, this is our being. So if we look at the 3, 6, and the 9 from this particular standpoint of the doubling, the third doubling, the sixth doubling, and the ninth doubling, we get Schumann resonance of 64 codons in our DNA and the double tetrahedron in our light body. Now, some of you are probably wondering why this is up here, right? Some people think that the 3, 6, and the 9 is actually a frequency. Right? They got 396, and then they swap them around. Now they got 639, and over here they got the 9, 6, and the 3. All right? This is absolute nonsense. Okay? What these numbers around here that people are posting all over the place, these so-called ancient solfeggio frequencies, right? What these numbers are Marco Rodin's Marco Rodin's family number groups. All right? They're not frequencies. None of these frequencies you see around here, these so-called frequencies, this so-called ancient lost solfeggio scale, that's completely man-made nonsense. None of these frequencies are in any of this. Okay? They're not in any of this. They're the nodes. There aren't any frequencies in here. Those are not in this thing. Okay? What this tells me, looking at Marco's work, the doubling and the thirds, all right? We look at Pythagoras' work, right? The doubling and the thirds, and how he came up with this, because he called this the music of the spheres. Right? How all of the universe comes into existence, okay? And the most harmonic numbers, using all of this, right? You get the 432 as the A, right? And these numbers here, all these frequencies here, follow the circle of fifths, okay? So it is my conclusion that this right here is how the universe comes into creation. This is the music of the spheres, okay? There isn't any other tuning frequency system that does this, okay? Anything else outside of this is just all man-made, okay? There's hundreds of different tuning systems. There's really only one real one, all right? So, rediscovering the art and science of sound healing. And right at the top here is a quote from Edgar Casey that says, "Sound will be the medicine of the future. Sound will be the medicine of the future." Well, welcome to the future. Thank you for watching.